Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking for Suzanne Marie Schultz. And it says her date of last contact was December 1st, 1978. But further down it says 1979. It says she was missing from Tampa, Florida, and she was 17 years old. 5'6", 120 pounds. It says she was last seen leaving her home December 1978. They're not sure of her exact missing date, so they gave an approximate date. She contacted her family in July of 1979 from Tampa, Florida, where she was believed to be staying with a male companion, and said she would be returning home. She never returned home, and the vehicle in which she was traveling was later found abandoned in Chicago, Illinois. Suzanne has not been seen or heard from since. It says she has brown hair. It looks kind of reddish to me. So let's look at a photo of her. And see, I feel like her hair could be considered brown or red, or like a reddish brown. And we'll look at some unidentified females. So we have this one, and so you can see for comparison. This one kind of reminded me of her, even though this one has brown eyes, and I think she had green eyes. This one was found August 14th, 1979, which is not long after she was last heard from. Las Vegas, Nevada, ages 15 to 25 years old. This case kind of haunts me for some reason. 5'6", 103 pounds. Clark County, Nevada, August 14th, 1979, which is about a month after she was last heard from. The body of an unidentified female was found in a vacant parking lot near the intersection of Las Vegas Boulevard South and Sahara Avenue in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is believed that she died within 24 hours of the discovery. She had no teeth and upper denture was present, but she was not wearing a lower denture when she was discovered. Her hair was waxy and shoulder length. Her ears were not pierced. Her fingernails and toenails were well manicured and painted red. She was found wearing blue jeans and blue linen button-up shirt with embroidered design sequence and a tie at the waist. She was also wearing a plain white gold ring on her right index finger and two white gold necklaces, one having a silver cut-out leaf pendant with a small turquoise stone, and the other with a white gold chain and clear plastic heart pendant. Recognizable face. And yet she's never been identified. So, and there's her picture, or was the artist rendering. And then we have this lady who is an unidentified female who was found in Maryland, September of 1979. And she was struck by an automobile. Subject had been hitchhiking. So, and then we'll look at a picture of her. I didn't think she really looked like her, but I wanted to leave her in because it's right about the time. I don't know if she would have been hitchhiking, but and I wouldn't know, so I'm going to close those photos. We have this one, and she was found in Dade, Florida, which would make sense because the other girl was in Florida. September 4th, 1979. That wasn't that long after she was heard from. 5'6" to 5'8", estimated, 120 pounds, estimated. Found lying on the ground near a garbage dumpster. Strawberry blonde hair. Recent burns on the inside of her calf from a motorcycle exhaust pipe. So, let's open up a picture of her. And then look at the other one. And they do look very similar, I think. I think that one could easily be her. honestly. I really do. Because the way her hair is, I don't know if that's a natural color or if it was lightened. You know how you frost your hair, lighten your hair? And the way her hair is cut, it looks very similar to me. So, that one, I think, I would consider that one likely. Especially since that's in Dade, Florida, and Tampa, Florida. So, yeah. And then we have this one, Valencia, California. January 26, 1980 was found. 17 to 24. They found skeletal remains were found by a hiker. So, let's see. A picture of her. If it comes open. Sometime today, I've got too many tabs open. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, but. Okay, and then we have someone, March 9th, 1980, was found in Los Angeles, California, age 17 to 23. She was found on a mountainside Pacific Coast Highway. Wow, such a beautiful place, too. So, there's an unidentified female. This one, Newhall, California. Very pretty young lady. Ages 15 to 20. Estimated 5'5", brown hair. Let's see. And there's her photo for comparison. Wow. It's so tragic reading about these. October 30th, 1980, Placer County, California. And 1979. So it talks about where she was found and what she was wearing. And a size 3.5 shoe? That is so tiny. 18 to 27, but who wears a size 3.5 shoe? That is just so tiny. That is very tiny. I've heard of people wearing a size 5, but a size 3.5? Is that even possible? Wow. 5 foot, maybe? Even for 5 foot tall, that is tiny. Okay, so Weeki Wachee, Florida, 1981. 1978 to 1980 death. 5'4" to 5'6" estimated. Died 2 years before, 1979. Now the interesting part about this one is she was one of 4 descendants found in 1981, and they were all found on the same property. And I don't see links to the other 4 people that were found. And I'm wondering who were the other 3 people, right? So I might want to look that up later to see. And there's an image of her. Four people found on the same property. This one was found in Broward County, Florida, 1982. Estimated age range 11 to 20. Estimated PMI was 2 weeks. I don't know why that came up in my search then. Found floating face down in a canal. So, and we have one of her images. so tragic. So tragic. 1983, Bradenton, Florida, age 11 to 20. So this girl could have been 11 years old. Estimated PMI is only 1 day. 5'6" estimated, 100 pounds estimated. Recognizable face, brown hair. Wonder why it didn't have the color of eyes if it's only 1 day. And here's that. Okay. Bullhead City, Arizona, May 15th, 1989, 17 to 19 years old. Died 1979 to 1987. A construction crew digging a trench for a gas line located the skeletal remains buried in a vacant lot. A purse and women's clothes were also found near the body. So, and here's her image. So, I don't know. Deptford Township, New Jersey, February 4th, 1990. Estimated PMI years, 5'6", 132 pounds, estimated. Then it just gives the information on what was found near the body. And two thousand nine. I'm gonna use this one. I like that one. So I don't think that looks like her. Brooklyn, New York, March 29th, 1993. Age 18 to 25. Skeleton found on a hillside near Long Island Railroad near intersection. Then it talks about the limbs were found. And the green Reebok brand high top sneakers, size 4. And let's see what else we have. Santa Cruz, California, age 13 to 17, found March 22nd, 1995. Estimated year of death was 1977 to 1984. 5'1" to 5'7", estimated age 13 to 17. Partial remains found located in the river below. There's a highway. The case was initially be a homestead burial and not forensic. Recent carbon dating of remains returned a date of birth around 1964 to 1967, with an estimated death between 1977 and 1984. Female, 13 to 17 years old, 5'1" to 5'7". Possible European ancestry. Rooted hair on scalp is brown. So. And then we have this lady found in Palm Beach County, Florida. Date the body was found was 1999, 20 to 40 years old estimated. Not recognizable, near complete skeleton. Injury to the orbital area of the right eye. The injury may have been noticeable in life or, yeah. So, size 7 shoe. And there's one of those images. So those are the ones that I found when I did a search trying to figure out who might have been her. And you can look in that way you can think, well, who do you think she might be, you know? And if you know what happened to her, if you saw her back then, maybe you gave the information to authorities. Maybe you feel like it's a different investigator now. Maybe you feel like they didn't make notes of your information. Maybe you feel like they might have lost the notes over time. But maybe you know what happened to her. Maybe somebody was drinking and talking and told you information and you thought, no, that can't be true. But now you're thinking about it, or maybe you were afraid to come forward then. But if you have any information at all of what might have happened to this young lady, please come forward and tell authorities. And that goes for the other unidentified females. If you know who any of them might be or have any information in regards to these cases or any other cases, please come forward and let authorities know. And don't forget to pray for their loved ones and their families, because these are all people with families that have not had closure, that have lost loved ones and don't know what happened to them, which is very sad. Anyway, and please feel free to leave comments, and thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye-bye.